The dispute's far from new.
Over the years, there's been a clash of wills between councils and the minister over the mix of high-rise apartment buildings and home units to houses.
But the Premier's reignited it, with plans for any multi-home developments worth more than $2 million to be assessed by a centralised panel, made up of technical experts and local councillors, instead of local governments.
It affects the city's population and residents, so we should be having some input.
I think it's pretty clear this government doesn't really think there's a place for communities in community planning.
I started my public life, my career in politics, in local council. I know what happens. A few people come along and complain, and lots of councillors go to water over it. So what you've got to do is actually have processes that stop that occurring.
WA's tight housing market and the need for more homes a key reason to get moving on reforms, according to the government.
We cannot continue just to be building the 4x2s. We need 2-bedroom apartments. We need 1-bedroom apartments. We need a range of accommodation.
There's a whole lot of considerations when we're talking about infill. And it's not just about saying no for no's sake. It's about considering what is best for all of us.
In trying to sell his plans, the Premier spoke specifically of this project in the western suburbs, worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and with penthouses costing between $4 and $23 million each. It's the type of development that's difficult to get approved at the moment, but which the state needs more of.
They will overwhelmingly be occupied by people who are downsizing from that suburb. So it gives them choice.
The reforms are expected to be introduced to Parliament later this year. Kian Burke, ABC News.